recently put out an 11-point plan to rescue America. Two of the big points of which are, quote, all Americans should pay some income tax to have skin in the game, even if a small amount. Currently, over half of Americans pay no income tax. It also says all federal legislation sunsets in 5 years. If a law is worth keeping, Congress can pass it again. So that would raise taxes on half of Americans and potentially sunset programs like Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. Why would you propose something like that in an election year?
Sure. Well, John, that's, of course, the Democrat talking points. It's a 11-step plan.
No, it's in the plan. It's in the plan.
But here's let's think about reality for a second. First off, let's talk about Medicare.
But Senator, hang on.
John.
So it's not a Democratic talking point. It's in the plan.
So why does the government consider Social Security an entitlement? Every time I hear someone in the government call Social Security an entitlement, it infuriates me. Every paycheck I have earned, Uncle Sam has dipped his fingers into and taken a percentage that goes to the Social Security Fund and for Medicare. Perhaps they call it an entitlement because we all feel entitled to the hard-earned money we put into Social Security once we finally receive it back. However, it seems that as time goes on, in order for us to get our money back, that hard-earned money that we've been promised our entire lives to be there for us at the point when we want to stop working and retire, the money that is supposed to be there to help us in our golden years, we have to wait longer and longer. As it stands right now, the average lifespan for Americans is 76 years, as noted by Health.com. And the current age to receive full Social Security benefits is 67. Wow! So on average, if you started working at 16, you would have a whopping 9 years to enjoy your Social Security entitlement benefits that you paid into for 51 years. And don't get me started on Ron Johnson, Republican from Wisconsin, and Rick Scott, Republican from Florida. These two senators consider their constituents fools and just assume they are not listening to what they're saying or watching what they're doing. Let's play the video now so you can see for yourself.
Social Security and Medicare, if you qualify for the entitlement, you just get it no matter what the cost. And our problem in this country is that more than 70% of our federal budget, of our federal spending, is all mandatory spending. It's on automatic pilot. You just don't do proper oversight. You don't get in there and fix the programs going bankrupt. It's just on automatic pilot. What we ought to be doing is we ought to turn everything into discretionary spending so it's all evaluated.
Yes, their bright ideas include a discretionary fund that will move Social Security funds into a fund to use at their discretion. Really? Now that's what I call entitlement. These public servants want to be able to take our Social Security funds, which are already currently noted to be in serious jeopardy by 2034, when retirees will only receive 77% of their promised benefits, according to CBS News, and have the funds available to use at their discretion. They are like magicians who help with the disappearing act of Social Security funds into the discretionary fund. Now you see it, now you don't. Another plan they're floating is to sunset Social Security and Medicare, causing Congress to have to pass a law every 5 years to keep the entitlement programs viable. Sorry, I just don't have that much faith in our current politicians to allow that to happen. Honestly, the nerve. Let me know what you think. Do you trust our current politicians to make these changes to our Social Security benefits? Well, as you can see, we're back and we're very excited to welcome you to our new format and hope you enjoy it. Our goal is to bring you content that is 100% upfront and truthful without having corporate tell us what to say and what we have to talk about. So if there's something on your mind that you would like us to bring to the table, just leave a message in the comment section. And always, if you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I know everyone says it, but it really does help. Remember, you ain't heard it till Lee blurbs it.